Hi everyone, this is Becca from Watch Becca Plan, and today I'm going to do a quick video on how to print stickers that you can, printable PDF stickers, how to print them. There's really two types of ways that you can do this. One is you can have a cutting machine, like a Silhouette or a Cricut or some other kind of cutting machine. I think there's a few different kinds. I have a Silhouette portrait that my husband bought me many years ago. It's the original portrait, so it's pretty old, but it still works. And I just don't find an I don't print stickers enough. It's not like I have a sticker shop. I don't need to print stickers enough to justify buying a new one. So I just work with what I have. You can also print and hand cut these out, but honestly, and I will show you how to do that in a little bit, but I honestly don't think, at least for like icons and stuff like that, that is a manageable way to do this. If you want small icon stickers, if you don't have a cutting machine, I suggest you just buy them from somewhere because it's not gonna cost wise. It's just, you know, it's not worth it. And it you can get cutting machines. They're not that expensive. They're expensive, but they're not, you know, tons and tons of money, especially if you buy them used. Someone upgraded to a new, because they come out with new ones all the time. So I'm sure there's many people trying to sell their used ones that, they upgraded and now they have this old one just sitting there and they'd like to get rid of it because they have a new one. Um, but honestly, the cutting machine is going to be, for small stickers, it is going to be the way to go because it is not it is not easy, and it is very time consuming to do if you don't have a cutting machine. I will show you how to do it, but for small stickers, I'm not even going to show you on small stickers. I'm gonna do big stickers. So honestly, I would suggest just getting, if you don't already have a cutting machine, looking into getting one if you can, if you want to do it yourself. Otherwise, I would just opt for sticker shops because it just works out better. So I am showing. So what I'll show you the listing. So this is the sticker shop that I went through. There are tons of sticker shops that sell printable planner stickers. All you have to do is go into Etsy and search printable planner stickers. Also, another great website is EliseCreates.com. She has free stickers. If you go up to her stickers tab, she has a ton of stickers that are freebies that are printables. I love these. She does quite a few. There's just sheets and sheets of them. Icons, butterfly, like all kinds of stuff. So this is a great resource if you would like to try printing stickers first, and then once you get more comfortable with it, purchasing stickers. You might, and some of these you might be able to cut out a little bit easier, like the boxes and stuff like that, by hand. So this is a great resource. I'll link it down below. So we're going to look at the listing. So this is a printable, it says printable download sticker, cut lines, printable sticker. And it says right here, item details, digital download, and then it's going to come in a zip file. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy it. If this is the one you want, buy the stickers you want. And then this will be in your Etsy downloads folder, and it says download files. You're going to click on that. And then these will be all of these are all the ones I bought the other day from her. So I'm going to click download. I already did, so I'm not going to do it again. But you click download, and then you go to your downloads folder, and you extract it to the folder that you want, which I have already done. and don't judge my organization skills on these stickers. I have so many. I have a lot of planner stickers. Um, so I'm going to go, I think I've already done, I want to do the study ones. I don't know if I've already done them, not. So I'm just going to click on it, and she has different colorways. So I'm not 100% sure what they're called, but she had 3 different choices: rainbow, I think, and then pastel, and then um, I don't know what this one is, but I know the B is black. So I'm going to look for the silhouette. I have a silhouette. If you have a Cricut, I'm not exactly sure if you can open a silhouette file in a Cricut. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm just going to click this for this video purposes. I'm going to show you on my cutting machine. So I'm going to open the silhouette file. It's going to open in Silhouette. And for her stickers, each shop is different on how they do this, and I might be able to show you a different shop's stickers in a few minutes. But this is how hers come, and what it is it's the design with the icons, and you see these red. Here, let me zoom in. These red boxes around it. This means it's kiss cut, and these are your cutting lines. So when you print this out, these red lines won't be here. This is what is telling those are the lines that the cutting machine cuts. So you'll print this out and you'll only have the black icons, and then when you put it in the cutting machine, it will cut the red lines. I'm not going to get into how to make printable stickers. That can be another video if you want it. But for right now, we're just going to do the basics on how to print these PDFs, or these, how to get these icon printable stickers. Okay. So this is what downloads when you open the file. So we're going to go here up to this little page setup tab. And so hers come in A4 size. So we need to switch it to letter size. And then we need to go to this and turn on our registration marks. I have had older printers in the past that wouldn't print this bottom line down here. So I had to move it up. So I had less room to print. I think that was an HP Envy. No, I think it was. I'm not 100% sure. It was an older printer. It was a cheapy older printer. But I would always have to move this line up. So just test it out a little bit and see what kind of things your printer and your cutting machine. It's going to take a lot of trial and error. Get cheap white sticker paper off of Amazon, or go, I think Staples has a pack. It honestly, the most cost effective way is Amazon. I have transparent sticker paper and I have matte sticker paper. I will link them down below. I got them both on Amazon. Super easy. And I usually try to go for the cheapest one, just because especially with a new sticker paper, I am testing things out, and I don't want to waste a 50-cent sheet of matte transparent sticker paper when I'm testing out the cut settings and stuff like that. So, it just depends on, if you know what you're, as you get more into what you're doing, spending more money on more expensive sticker paper that honestly would cut better and print better, but while you're learning, it's best to go for the cheapy stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this whole box, and it's grouped, which means that all of the elements of this image or this area are already together. So like if I select all of this and I move it, it's going as a group. That's what grouping means. So all I need to do is I need to make sure that it is up in the upper corner. You have to be within these registration lines. So I am putting it as far up into that registration corner as I can. And then I'm going to select it and I'm going to duplicate it. And then I have another one, and I'm going to do the same thing within that one. And I'm going to put it up as far as I can, because I did a test sheet yesterday and they fit perfectly in these boxes, but they need to be very tight, close together. So now that I have those two boxes, I am going to duplicate those two boxes and put them down below. And then I am going to just make sure that we are good. We're in within the lines here. Everything is in the lines. And then we're within that registration mark, and we're within these lines. Okay. So I'm just going to highlight these and pull them down just a little. There we go. Okay, so this is what is going to print out on your sheet besides the red lines. You're going to have a box up in this left-hand corner. You're going to have a little corner piece here and a corner piece here. And then all of the black lines, this image is going to print. So I am going to print that. Or I'm not. Hang on. So what you'll do is you'll go up to this little printer box and see this is what your image will look like, and you'll hit print. And then I like to do high quality, hit apply, and then you'll hit print. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to go to cut settings because I'm not going to show you my machine cutting. It is very old and very loud, and you don't want to hear it. Trust me. It scares the crap out of Mister every time I use it. I have to shut the door because he gets so scared he almost pees himself. So I'm not gonna do that right now. I have a Mister on my arm right now at the current moment anyway. So I'm not gonna do that, but I will show you how to do it. So what? Oh, here, let me go back. So up in the upper right hand corner, and this is designer edition. I got this when I got my portrait. It came with designer edition. Sometimes they have that as a deal. Uh, you can have an upgraded software system, and it honestly is a great deal. The free version, they have a Silhouette on their website, has a free version. It's a great free version. It just designer edition has a couple extra features. They also have like a professional one that has even more features. They have a few different ones. But I use designer edition because it's what came with my portrait. So up in this upper tabs, you have design, store, library, and send. And designing is where you design the stickers. Library is where you can save your files. And store is where they have a shop that has images and stuff. So I'm going to go to send, which means I'm going to send this file to my printer. It's not currently hooked up. You can see it down here. It says unavailable. I don't have it constantly hooked up all the time. I take it out and hook it up when I need it. Because I don't use it that often. It's not worth the space. So Simple is, I've never really used Simple. I always go to line. And in line, you can see that we have like a transparent line, a red line, and a green line. And as you can see on our sheet here, the icons are outlined in red, and the boxes, like the sheets, the individual sheets are outlined in green. So we know that our icons are going to be red and our boxes on the outside are going to be green. The reason why you want to know this is because you're going to need to cut the box outline deeper than you're going to cut the actual sticker outline, because you don't want your individual little sticker icons to be cut all the way through the backing paper too. You want to have that just cut through the sticker paper itself and not the backing paper. But as when you're doing a full sheet of stickers, you would like the individual sheets to be cut out. I did try this yesterday on a test print, and I definitely need to mess with some of the settings on this. And it's not the file at all. It is my own user error, because the transparent sticker paper I got has a extremely thick back sheet. It is very thick. And even I think I did 25 on a two setting blade, and even that didn't cut through it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna hand cut these out because that's intense. Um, So what we're gonna do is we're gonna need to have the red outline and the green outline be two separate like settings, because we want them to cut at different depths, and we want the outline to be deeper and the actual icon outline to be thinner. So we're gonna go to red first. And I don't know if this is for everybody, but whenever I upload a document or like a sticker sheet, it always goes in automatically, like standard as cardstock plain. I don't know why, but it always does. So we're gonna make sure that all of these actions are on cut, because if you drop down, you can also see score and sketch. Sketch, I think, is you can put a marker in there and it'll draw for you, and score is if you don't want to go all the way through, but you also want to have um it to just it like score whatever you're um working on, a sheet of paper you want folded in half or whatever. I don't know if the score, I have never used it, so I don't know. um so for red, we're going to go to this drop down menu, and I go down to sticker paper. And you can do white if you're using white sticker paper. If you're doing clear, you can do clear. I'm going to be printing on clear, so I'm going to do clear. And now we're going to go down to these boxes and we're going to mess with the settings. So the way that I do it, and this might not be how everyone else does it, but I've had pretty good success doing it this way. I put it on a 2 setting, but I actually have the blade on a 1. I don't know why I do that. I just have always done that. I've done it a couple times where I put the blade depth on 2, and I put the blade on 2 on the machine when I was cutting, and it cut too far. And then I had a couple times where I put it on 1 and put the blade depth on 1 on the actual blade, and it didn't cut far enough. So I just always put the blade on 2 and have the actual blade on 1. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that. I don't know if that's how that's supposed to work. I don't know if it's something quirky with just my printer or my cutting machine. I'm not 100% sure, but that's just how I've always done it. Ever since I got that machine, that's always how I've had to do it, and it works perfectly fine. I always turn out with great stickers, so it works. Whatever I'm doing, it's working. So, um, I don't know. I don't know. Your machine might be different, but Um, yeah, that's how I've always had to do it. So, I don't know. So we're going to. So for me personally, I don't do 2 passes on the icons. Depending on the sticker paper, if it's just plain white sticker paper, I definitely don't do 2 passes. If it's the transparent sticky paper, I honestly might do 2 passes because the back paper is very thick and it could handle it. If you have a very thin, like a lot of my white matte sticker paper, that's just like a sheet of white paper, but it's sticky. The back paper isn't very thick, so it couldn't really handle doing 2 passes. But this transparent sticky paper is pretty thick, and I think it might be able to handle it. But it's another thing you're going to have to try to test out on your machine and see how it works. Um, So I do a 2 blade, but my blade is actually on 1. The force, it's something you have to play around with. Um, I usually start with like a 14 or a 13 or a 12, somewhere in there. I always say, especially if your mats are really sticky, I would go with more than less to start out with, because if you go with less, it's going to cut all the way through the paper, and then you're going to end up with a bunch of tiny little icons on your sticky mat, and it is a pain in the butt to get off. So much scraping. So I would start with more and then work my way down. Honestly, I just don't want to have to peel icons off of a sticky mat. I just hate it. I don't know why. And then speed, it's its standard setting is 4. I usually go down to like a 2 or a 3 just because I it takes longer because the faster your speed, the faster it gets it done. But I think with speed you sacrifice um like how good it does it. I can't remember the word for that right now, but um you sacrifice quality. Oh my god. Quality, you sacrifice quality with speed. So I like to kind of have it in a middle ground. So I usually do 2 or 3 for mine. Just depending. When it's something really intricate like this, where it's a bunch of little tiny things, I feel like slower goes a little better. If you're doing like one big sticker, like if I do like okay, Mister, my arm is falling asleep. I'm gonna need you to move. Thank you. If I'm doing one big sticker, like I'm doing a vinyl cutout of my name that I'm gonna laminate, I can go faster on that because it's bigger. So little tiny things just need to, um, I feel like have a little bit slower speed. Um, okay, so we have our setting for our red, and one thing that I tend to forget to do is do the other colors because I'll start printing and then all of a sudden I realize that it's either not even cutting another color or it is cutting another color at like a really different speed or depth than I need it to. So make sure you go through all of the colors and change your settings. Like this is set on cardstock plain. So we just need to go in and we're going to do the same thing where we go to sticker clear. Um and then we're going to go to check things. So because this is the green outline around the boxes, we want this to cut all the way through the paper. So we're going to want to have it be pretty the force to be pretty high. So I am going to, and one thing that you can do in this situation, so with my clear sticker paper, the backing paper is very thick. So one thing that I can do is I can just unselect green and it will only cut out the red icons. And then I can go back in and adjust the blade to like a 3 or 4 and re-register the marks, and then it will only cut out the green boxes. So that way, that's a way that you can kind of adjust the blade in the middle of printing if you need to, which you don't always need to do. I'm not going to do that, but if you needed to, you could. So I'm currently at a force of 26. I did try this yesterday, and 25 wasn't thick enough. It did cut through quite a bit of the sticker paper, but it didn't make it all the way through the backing paper. So I'm probably gonna have to turn this all the way up. And with the boxes, if you cut all the way through, it's gonna stick to. If you have a sticky mat, which I do, it doesn't. It sticks to the mat. So if you cut all the way through, it's not gonna mess up the rest of the print. So I'll probably turn that up all the way. So once you get your settings to the point where you're happy and you're going to try it out, all you have to do, I can't do it right now because I don't have my printer hooked up, but you hit set. And what it's going to do is it's going to register your marks, your corner marks on your um, piece of sticker paper. It's going to register your marks and then it's going to start cutting. Sometimes, usually with icons, mine takes about 10 minutes depending on the speed setting I have selected. As I said, Mr. absolutely hates it. He thinks that thing is the devil. He also really doesn't like my printer, but he really hates my portrait. So I have to like make him leave the room and shut the door in order to use it because it is the enemy in his eyes. So I'm not gonna do it right now, but it'll print. It's mine sounds horrible. It's just because it's really old. I gotta get some WD-40 or something in there and clean it. I've never cleaned it, and I think I've had it for 10 years, almost. It's like 8 years old or something. Um, it's pretty old, and I have never cleaned it. So it's almost getting time for an upgrade, but it's just not justifiable at this point. I don't use it enough. I literally only print icon stickers once a month or once every couple months. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But um, so I'm not gonna force you to listen to that. But the next, I will film um what they come out like after I'm done cutting them. After I make Mister exit the facility, the room for a little bit, I'll film what they look like afterwards. Um, and then I'll show you hand cutting also. So I will see you in a little bit after I print these stickers. Bye.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. This page got a little bit of ink on it, but this is what they look like when they come out of the cutting machine. So in a perfect world, I would have figured out what the setting was to get through this, but I did not. So I'm going to cut these out really quick, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I've cut them out, and if you can tell, let's see if it focuses. I'm going to peel one back. And then you can see it's like a little tiny bath sticker. So they look just like the ones that you get from the shop, but you've printed it yourself. The nice thing about printing your own stickers like this is that if it's something that you use a lot of and you have the cutting machine and you have the sticker paper, it's very cost effective to make this for yourself. Because instead of spending, money on a sheet, and like I rarely buy inserts, or stickers, but sometimes if I do, it's ones that I know I'm not going to use, like they're decorative ones. Like I'm not going to use them a lot, but I know that, that it's not going to be like something I do every day or, something like that. So, now that they're printed out, they're going to go in my sticker book. So this, let me see. My noisy squeaky chair, sorry. Let me see. There we go. Sorry, there's a bunch of stuff on my desk. It's messy. So this is my sticker book. I got this off Amazon. I can't remember how long ago. And what I do is I have some sheet protectors in here. And let me move my water bottle. I print and cut the stickers, and then I just stick them in here. So I'm going to go through my sticker collection a little bit and show you guys what I have. These are all little like emojis from Zaka Designs, or I think it's Zaka Digital. I'll link it down below. She made them originally for GoodNotes, I think, which is why I bought it, because I was digital planning, but she had also the print files in there. So when I stopped digital planning, I went and printed them. So I have a bunch of them. These are the main ones that you see in my planner on my weekly pages. Anytime something happens, and there's just tons of them. Just tons. All kinds of different stuff. You can see the ones that I use a lot more than others. This is from Ramona and Friends. She doesn't make stickers anymore, but I have a lot of her stickers. This is Sticky Acorn. She doesn't make stickers anymore, but I have a few of hers. I made these. I made these. I made these. I made these. All of these. All of these. All of these. And I tried to make the basic shapes myself, so that way I can do it in whatever color I want. it's quite useful. These, I made those. I made all of these. I made those. This is another one from PMD Prints, which is our PMD Print and Plan, which is these ones, the same company or same shop. This is her little. I can't remember what she calls it. ECHE. I'm not pronouncing that. I'm gonna butcher it. Eek. I don't know. I'm gonna just ruin that, so I'm not gonna do it. But it's a little character, and each of them are the same. This is another Ramona and Friends. Ramona and Friends. I don't remember, but I'll link it down below. This one was Ramona and Friends. So it's this one, Ramona and Friends, and then these are Starstruck Designs. These icon stickers are so awesome. Okay, so I have the medical ones. I have the shopping ones and the construction ones. I'm going to go back and buy the other ones too. Because the reason why I want to buy multiple sets, I didn't cut all of these out, but I'll show you this. So the reason why I like to have multiple kinds of icons are these ones are just a smidge bigger than these ones. And they're like different designs sometimes. And they have different things. So like it's nice to have different different icons sometimes to throw up variation and stuff. But Starstruck Designs has awesome printable stickers. She has decorative ones. I am in the process of figuring out which ones I want because I am going to buy them and cut them out. This was Ramona and Friends. This was Sticky Acorns. Sticky Acorn. I made these. I made those. And then this is the weather one that I printed last night from Print and Plan, PMD. And so I just stick them in here. If I can get all of them in here. Because 4 pages come out, I put 3 in here and I put 1 in my planner. So I'll take my copy from my planner and put it on my planner, and then I'll take these 3 and I'll put them in here. This sticker paper, I don't know what it is about it, but once I cut it, it has like almost like gravel or like glitter, but it's not glittery. I'm kind of like something on it. It makes a really weird sound. It's like none of the other ones do that. So that's it for these. These are 4x6 photo sheets, but I put stickers in them. And then these are my little wallet size stickers. So these are all ones, I don't think I have any from another shop except for, these are all ones that I've made over the years. I made these a long time ago, like at least 3 years ago. This is from Catspresso Co. When I ordered a cover, I think for my half letter disc bound. These ones I made. These are colored circles. You can't really tell, but they're all colored circles. And then these are Ramona and Friends emoji faces, but I put them on business card size sticker sheets. So instead of having one big sheet, I needed to fill up these business card ones. So I have a bunch of pages of those. Then I made these ones. These are all my Pokemon Go Mega Raid, 5-star raids, event, showcase, and just a Pokestop one. And then this is Doctor and Dentist. And then this is Snow Day and Christmas. And then the back, because I had extra spots for business cards, I just put my little business card decorative business cards from when I had my half letter had 4 business card pockets. So I would put them in the front. So I made a bunch of them, but I don't really use them for that much anymore. The only other stickers I really have are, hang on, let me see if I can get them. Right here. This is a gum case. I don't remember what brand. No. A lot of times when I do that, it bends the book, so I'm not going to do that. I don't remember what brand it was. I don't think it says either, no. But it's a gum case, and it fits. It fit these. Oh, no, it doesn't. It was a certain size. I think it was like 2 by 5. I can't remember. But I made stickers that are bigger than the normal ones that I would do. So I did a bunch of them. I did teardrops and flags, and I did them in all the other colors too. I did circles, teardrops, and flags. I don't normally use this size, which is why they're in like a gum case off to the side. I am not a big, I don't usually use really big stickers. These are, I think, 1/2 inch. Let me measure them. Oh, this chair. I'm so sorry. It's so bad. I've had it for so long that I don't want to get rid of it, but it is so bad. There we go. These are, yeah, 1/2 inch. So they're 1/2 inch, which is not normally a size I use. And then I made some Animal Crossing leaves, vet and eye appointments, period tracker stickers, stars, ducks, because I used to use duck stickers to signify my son's bath nights. So I have a lot of ducks. I have a lot of small ducks too. Stars, ducks, teardrops. There's so many in here. And all I did on these was, as you can tell, like these ones have white with like a backing paper, and all I did was take off the front sticker paper, so it was just the stickers themselves on here. I did some weather ones that were really big, but I don't like having super big weather ones. There's like not a lot of point. So these just kind of sit in that folder. Oh, here's one for the pocket size. I did doctors and dentists and snow. And one day I might do a video on how I make my stickers if I do icons. But yeah, there's so much you can do. So much. And it's so simple too. A lot of like the silhouette program has a lot of shapes. Like I made this teardrop shape myself. Just a square and a circle. That's it. That's the whole teardrop shape. The flag, I think I did 2 triangles and a square, but a lot of programs now have updated to where they just have a flag in there. The icons I get from a website called flaticon.com. I don't even need to make a video on how I make stickers. It's a website called flaticon.com, and they have a ton of icons on there, but it's only for personal use. And you have to, whatever you make, you have to tag the creator of the icon. I never really use it for anything other than personal use. So, but I love that website. It's so awesome. I use it all the time. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, that's where I get all the icons from. I think I made this one. I'm not 100% sure. It was a while ago. It was a long time ago. Probably like 5 years ago. But these just sit in a gum box in my drawer, and I don't really ever use them. But I do use the smaller size, these ones, these small size. I printed a bunch of different color variations. I had a gray set, and I think I had a pastel set, didn't I? see. Yeah, I had a pastel set. I had a bright set. I had like a neutrals kind of, and then I had the grayscale. And then sometimes I would do monthly color sets. So for my planner, I could match the monthly colors, which was really fun. I would have, I think that one was for Thanksgiving, November. So I would put in all my favorite icons that I would use for the month and have it be in the colors I wanted for the month. And I just print the little sticker sheet, and then I would have all the stickers I wanted for the month. In the colors that matched what I was going for that month. So it was really handy. But yeah, so that's my sticker creating, printing, and organization. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to cut stickers by hand. Let me get this all cleaned up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've cleaned up all that. I haven't hand cut stickers since I got that silhouette, and I used to have something called a gyro cutter. Before I got the silhouette, that's what I would use. You can use an X-Acto knife, which I don't have at the moment. I have one, I just don't know where it is. You can use like a gyro cutter. You can use like a ceramic blade cutter. And what you're looking to do is, I'm going to use my pen to show you. But if you are cutting out with a blade, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get through that first layer of sticker paper without going through the backing. So it's kind of tricky, but once you feel it, you will know. You'll like poke your X-Acto knife in there, and you'll poke your X-Acto knife in there, and it will you'll be able to feel that you're not going through all the way, and you're trying to make you're trying to kiss cut it. What it's called, it's a close but not too close. You're trying to go all the way around like that, and you want to make sure that you end at the same point you started. So if I had actually cut that out, if I had planned ahead at all, sorry, if I had planned ahead and actually cut that out, that's what the shape of the cut should be. So when you're looking at little icons like this, just imagine how many little tiny cuts you would have to do and get it perfect every time. And it isn't effective with icons, but with these, you might be able to get away with it. And as I showed you in the beginning of the video in Silhouette, when you load the piece of paper, the sticker paper in, you have one. So you could just copy and paste them. So you have 4 different sheets of stickers here. So that way, instead of having 4 that you have to cut the same way over and over again, you just have 1. And then you just go around with the X-Acto knife. And when you're doing it, you're going to have to move your paper. So you're going to be like, pew. You always want to be drawing your blade down. So like, you're going to want to be like that. And you're going to have to be moving the paper. And boom, like that. Because as you're drawing the blade down, it's causing force. So what I would do is I would I'd poke my X-Acto blade or my gyro cutter blade. The gyro cutter is nice because it has a blade at the end, and you can swivel a little bit more with it. It's not as rigid as an X-Acto knife is, which is nice. So I would poke or like press my blade in until it felt like I wasn't going through the paper, all like through the sticker paper and the backing. I was just going through the sticker paper, and you can kind of tell. And then I would just draw my blade, and then I turn, draw my blade, turn, draw my blade, and like just kind of boop all the way around the sticker. And then, so you're always drawing down. Always want to be drawing down. I hope this helps. I'm so sorry that I didn't plan ahead, but honestly, the sticker cutting, if it's something you really want to get into and you really feel like you want to do, a sticker cutting machine is an awesome investment to make. It is very handy if you want to do stickers. Otherwise, I mean, you can try to kiss cut them. It takes a while, so if you have the time to invest into kiss cutting them by hand, then more power to you. But honestly, I got real bored with it real quick, and that's when my husband bought me my portrait. But it has lasted 10 years, so like it's a worthy investment. The cats are playing again, sorry. But yeah, so I hope that helps. Printable stickers are amazing. Because once you buy that file, you can print it as many times as you want instead of buying a sticker sheet from a shop, using it up, and then needing to buy another one. You can just reprint that. It's a really, really great, and then you have it forever. I always got in that state of I didn't want to use my stickers because I was so afraid that I wouldn't have them anymore. So like I would use up the whole sheet and then I wouldn't have them. This completely obliterates that because you have the file on your computer. You can just reprint whenever you want. So I find myself using stickers a lot more when they're printable. Maybe if I was someone who bought stickers from shops more often, I wouldn't feel like that, but I don't know. But yeah, so that's how I how I print my printable stickers. And yeah, so if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. And I will try to tag everything that I spoke of today as I'm editing this. I will try. But yeah, I hope this helped and it made you a little less scared about, not that you were scared, but like helped you feel a little bit more calm about printable stickers and doing it yourself. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.